Well, hello, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to another Exploring Atlanta video. I am here at Lenox Square Mall in the heart of the Buckhead District. Now, you might remember a couple of months ago, we toured Phipps Plaza Mall, which is the sister mall to this company that's adjacent from here. And today, we're going to explore Lenox Square Mall. It is 1.5 million square feet with over 250 stores, the likes of Fendi, David Yurman, Prada, Tiffany and Company, and just a host of others. So if you're interested in luxury, beauty, fun, is here at Lenox Square Mall. So we're going to tour this mall today, which is the third largest mall in Georgia. But before we get started, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel because it helps to grow and bring more videos like this. Now, come along and walk with me. Okay, so we are going to get started here at the very front of the mall and make our way down inside. Lenox Square Mall. Now this mall is actually, is 66 years old. It was opened in 1959. And as you can see there on the left-hand side, you have Nike. And on the right hand side at the entrance you have the Apple store, and right in front of the mall you have this portico where it's valet parking. So if you have your Lamborghini, Bentley or Rolls Royce, more than likely it will be parked under that shelter there. I'll just take a pan around here. And Lenox Square Mall is also owned by Simon Property Group, the same that owns Phipps Plaza adjacent there, and you see the Cheesecake Factory there as well. And we're just going to make our way inside. Okay, so we're going to step inside the mall level. This is the Apple store on the right here. We're just going to pan around here. Lacoste. And we're just going to make our way down through the mall. And this is the mall level where the premium brands are located. And there you see Kate Spade there on your right. UGG or UGG. I'm not that familiar with that store. And there are a number of independent kiosks down the center of the mall. As we go along, you'll see. And I don't know if that's pronounced Meiji or Maji. I'm not familiar with that store. There's the finish line there on your left-hand side. And Free People there on the right. And this is an independent kiosk, and you have that Dolce & Gabbana pop-up shop there in the center. Armani, Sephora there on the right. And this mall is actually 4 levels. And on the right side there is Macy's, And Macy's actually opened in 1959, and at the time it was called Davidson's, which was owned by Macy's, and it was actually rebranded to Macy's in 1986. And this is Aritzia, is how it's pronounced. There are a number of new stores here that is opened since the pandemic, and they've actually rearranged the locations. There's Tory Burch there, Breitling, Mac, of course, and that Webster there on the left, that is a new store that has opened in the last couple of years, since 2023. And looks like they've got these watch stores right here together. You got Breitling, you've got Tudor, and Rolex right here together, these three watch stores. Balenciaga there on the left. Trying to stay in the middle so I can scan each side. We've got Rolex, as I mentioned. And coming up here on the right, we had David Yorman. And let's turn down this aisle here, go towards Neiman Marcus. There are 4 premium anchor stores. You've got Macy's, you've got Bloomingdale's, and you've got Neiman Marcus. And you see Prada there on the left hand side. And let's just make our way down here. Montclair. Now this is a new store that's only been here a couple of years. On the right hand side there, Montclair, and we've got Gucci on the right hand side and Ferragamo there on the left hand side. They have really rearranged this mall since the pandemic. Some added stores and relocating some of the stores that were downstairs upstairs. There you got Ferragamo, Golden Goose, beautiful marble floors. Of course, you got Louis Vuitton there. That's a staple, been here for years. Fendi. MGM. And Neiman Marcus has been here since 1972. It's been expanded significantly over the last few years. In fact, in 2007, we got St. John, Carolina Herrera. It's now about 52,000 square feet. And there you got Ferrari. That's a relatively new store since 2023. And there you have Neiman Marcus and Burberry, and we'll make our way around to the other aisle. Burberry. Okay, so we're just going to make our way back up to the main corridor. And down toward Bloomingdale. Oh, that's MCM, not MGM. They have some beautiful handbags. And of course, we got Louis Vuitton and Ferragamo here. And we're just going to make this right and go down toward Bloomingdale's. Lenox Square is the third largest shopping mall in the state, as I mentioned earlier. The only two larger malls are the Mall of Georgia and Perimeter Mall. And this mall is visited by more than 35 million people a year. It's one of the most popular and most profitable resale centers in the country. It's a very popular mall. All right, so we're going to make our way down. You have All Saints there on the left. And we've got Tiffany and Company there on the right. Coach Store, Alo. Ralph Lauren there. And do you know that Tiffany and Company is 187 years old? It was founded in New York in 1837, and it became famous in the early 20th century. And it just opened here at Lenox Square in 2023, so it's relatively new. And Marc Jacobs there reads. There's Tiffany. Yeah, it's only been here a couple of years. Mont Blanc. And I believe this was Starbucks at one time, but it looks like it's a new store. Psycho Bunny. Now, it's only been there a couple of years, within the last couple of years, since 2023. Mont Blanc. Good American there on the right. And I tell you, some of these brands I'm just not familiar with. Victoria's Secrets has been there forever, as long as I can remember. Skins, Mayors, Banana Republic there. Savage X Fenty, that is another one that's relatively new. Banana Republic. Untuckit. Now we're coming up here on Bloomingdale's, and we got Mango there on the right side. It hasn't opened yet. It's a little after 10 a.m. The mall opens at 10. Maybe it doesn't open, Bloomingdale's doesn't open until 11. But I'm sure we'll see it open before we leave. Lifetime. And there's a little Chanel store within Bloomingdale's, a little boutique there. Yes. Aerie, American Eagle. Now, there was a second expansion that was completed in 1980. It added 3 sections at the back of the mall that we're coming up on, including the food court. Well, that's nice. Pretty. All right, so let's make our way down here. Candy Scoops. Sunglass Hut. This is Aldo coming up here in front of us. And the food court is on the market level below, and we'll go down there as well. Here's Aldo. Let's pan around here. Elite Custom Jewelers, Claire's. Something for everybody. What do we have here? Vans. And this is the entrance to MARTA there down the hallway. MARTA is the Rapid Transit Authority. And we've got Foot Locker. There's Vans. And as I stated, downstairs we have the dining pavilion of the food court. American Eagle. Okay. Now let's make our way down to the plaza level. This looks interesting here. Got the California Kitchen restaurant right here in front of us. So let's check it out. We'll start here. Alright. Aeropostale there in the background. Bloomingdale's, the lower level of Bloomingdale's. Alright, we've got GameStop here in front of us. Let's just make our way around. There have been several renovations and expansions over the years. As you can imagine, from 1959. The art gallery. All right, let's go this way. California Pizza Kitchen. There's Champs there. Aeropostale. Got the Kids Foot Locker there on the left. City Year. Got this restaurant kind of in the center and everything else is kind of on the perimeter. There we got Lids. Alright, Zoomez. Okay, let's just keep going. Times Square, watches and watch repair. Photo booth. Okay, so we're going to make our way down to the market level, which is primarily the food court, but there are a couple of
retail stores down here. You see AT&T there, Cellus phone repair. You also have the mall management office down here, and of course restrooms and what have you. But this is primarily the food court, and we're just gonna quickly walk through. You have a mango smoothie shop there, and we'll just make our way around and just quickly walk through the dining pavilion here. We see Bloomingdale's is open as we make our way upstairs. There's I Love Atlanta, Pearly, Toro luggage there. We'll scan around a little bit. There is Windsor. That is a relatively new store. Let's just pan around. Cotton On, that's a new store that's opened in the past couple of years. Cheese Gourmet grilled cheese. All right. Interesting to see a food store up here kind of on its own. Journeys. Express Men there on the left hand side. Bed Bath and Beyond, no, Bath and Body Works, I get those mixed up. Bath and Body Works. Broadcast Hub. Have the loft here. And as I stated before, many of these stores used to be on the lower level. You have Diesel there on the right. And once they brought the premium luxury brands in, like Tiffany and Company, they moved the more everyday casual businesses or retail shops upstairs. You have the Gap that used to be downstairs. Savari on the left hand side. Fabletics. I'm not familiar with that store so much. Brooks Brothers Women's. Pandora. Fabletics. Victoria and Jane. We saw Sun Hut at the other end of the mall as well, so they have 2 locations. And Rihanna poster advertising her J'adore. Blue Nile there on the right. Brooks Brothers. And I think we'll turn the corner there and go down towards Neiman Marcus. What do we have here? Okay. Abercrombie and Fitch. So a lot of rearranging since the pandemic. We have Zora. There's a little food kiosk there. Yeah, let's go down this way. Zora has a large space there on the right-hand side. I try to get to my shops and locations and attractions early in the morning before it really gets busy. I don't want to be a distraction, and a lot of people don't like to be on camera, so I like to get in and out. But let's just take a look at this end. This is the upper level. And Neiman Marcus, there is, when they did the expansion, there is a 36,000 square foot upper deck parking lot. And you enter some of the other stores as well as Neiman Marcus from the parking deck. Sugar Coat, and we're just going to turn around. Okay, and we're back to the main corridor as we make our way down. Alright, we have Macy's there, the upper level there. What do we have on the right hand side? Called the North Face. We have Swatch there on the right, Toomey on the left there. Alright, let's just go this way. Rowan, that's a new shop that hasn't been here maybe a couple of years. Swatch there. And again, Toomey, J. Crew. Love Sack. Johnston and Murphy. Dr. Martin's there on the left-hand side. And here's the entrance to Macy's. Athleta. Lush. Ray-Ban. Espresso. And there are a number of events that are held here in this area. You might be familiar with the Peachtree Road Race, which happens every 4th of July. And it starts right here at Lenox Square Mall. And it's a 10-kilometer race down to Piedmont Park is where it finishes. And you might also be familiar, they used to have the Macy's Great Tree Light in here. It happened on Thanksgiving night every year. And it was a tradition for 75 years, but it discontinued in 2022. It was an annual ceremony. But it is now no longer. All right, we see we have Steve Madden there on the left, on the right here, rather. Nike in the top level. As we make our way around to the entrance of the mall. And that's the upper level of the Apple store. And they have remodeled that as well. It used to be more open than that. And here we have Peachtree Street. And that's where the Peachtree Road Race would begin on the 4th of July. It begins right here on Peachtree Street. And it runs all the way down Peachtree, 10 kilometers to Piedmont Park. And we'll just turn around here and head back. We're just going to take a quick walk back down to the opposite end, to Bloomingdale's, where we started on this upper level, in case we missed anything, and just to see some of the stores more closely.
Okay, so that's going to wrap up our little excursion through Lenox Square Mall. I hope that you have enjoyed our little walkthrough and that it has been insightful in some way. Now, I will be back again next week with another video. Now, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and click that little notification bell to receive an alert each time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.